lost on Saturday.
And that was another clean 2v1. They took their time. You saw Dementos was getting a little hasty. He wanted to go down, but his teammate needed to heal up. He just waited for him to take those small shield potions and then move forward. And take them from both sides. Now it's Multi and Benji into the next game. Another lucky landing area. It's funny, we're seeing back-to-back games right with this kind of same little area. Regardless, nice little pick there on Proxima. Right on the edge of the zone, they're going to look back and find that one. He's trying to make the rotate with the player next to him who did not want to let him.
Let's see here as the movement starts and the shots start to come in. Benji is going to feel that one, has to slow down for a moment. And Multi and Benji will simply just have to hold hands here. Get Benji an elimination or two, and maybe get the siphons off of this. But Multi also is going to be tagged up a little bit. And Benji also takes a lot of damage. You can see it there at the bottom left of your screen on that rotation. Benji ended up getting tapped big time.
Does have 3 of those shield potions. He's going to be able to heal right back up to 100 shield, but his HP situation is dire, and that becomes a very tough thing to deal with in these endgames. He's got to get a siphon. If he has no medkit, no bandages, no campfires, because the zone does only health damage. So, and any sort of fall damage as well stinks. You can get taken out, even if you have 110 effective HP. You can get taken out quickly.
Yeah, and you know that they don't have any campfires because they would have popped it at this point. So, health-wise, you got a bunch of shields, but you don't have the green bar all filled up. That is going to be your health. And you got 17 players remaining, 30 players in this lobby, 17 duos still fighting here. Top 15 will get you that first placement threshold.
They're getting ready for the other launch pad. That's why they broke that 4, and they're going to edit out that pyramid and go full. Placing the launch pads inside of the boxes. That gives you the opportunity to just kind of surprise, hey, here's a launch pad, I'm out. And not really, risk yourself at all. Jump outside of your box. Forward, a lot of players opting to use those launch pads. In the background, looking for shots from these players, though. Let's see, yes, guys, squeeze and nail. Finding position right outside the zone, they're going to want to turtle forward and start gatekeeping.
We want to wait for those players to push, then reap the benefits of it, kind of like what we're seeing right here. And X-Squeeze, man, he gets 75 blue, and then the cleanup with the legendary TAC AR is going to snag that knock.
That was great recognition to realize that player is going to try to go down a layer and pre-firing it before it even happened. Now, they found their way in zone. Where's the next one going to be? It does not favor them entirely.
Oh, and someone jumps into the box as well. A little ambitious of a play there.
Neutral? That was neutral.
Oh, well, now I understand why it was an ambitious play. It was neutral. Mongrel still going to be left in the action, though. I'm sure we'll see him in a little bit. You're going to have Zone, who manages to run into another player there. That's Multi, we saw earlier on. Multi will not be able to stay up long in this one, and Saki is out of the fight. Now that's just going to leave Zone by himself.
Here he's looking for it. Finds a player down below. He knew he was down there. That's Phoenix who goes out. And that's going to be great, but he's got to get the elimination. You see he's still stuck in zone. There's a lot of damage going to be going down on him. A little story here that I'm seeing develop. Kuna and Mongrel both, Kuno Nitro's former duo here, they're both playing solo right now. We'll see if they'll clutch up and end up in one of those situations where it's like, hey.
Run into, start, was it Oh, man. The chat's probably just throwing all the bowls and resident sleepers possible.
Yes, absolutely. Keep them coming.
Keep them coming, baby. I'll keep bringing it.
There's Kuna picking up one onto Farron's.
Oh, Mongrel.
Oh, it's Mongrel, so going to put an end to that. And they're going to go into the next game, but Sweezy and his teammate Nail, they're going to pick up the spoils for Mongrel, and it's going to be good, because he does not go into the end game without a few eliminations.
No, he does not.
Yo pensé que iba a
He's going to
perder.
get a bunch of value. And this is interesting. Drops the tactical AR, and I don't think he's going to be using that infantry rifle all that much, but maybe he could use those explodes. Yeah. Even if it's one. Oh, he's going to block himself out of this one. He owns that wall to the side as well.
Me había mandado un mensaje.
Trying to push out. That was a, good escape. Yeah, big escape there, right? Narrow. We were not going to be able to get out of that one in another situation. So good reaction time here from X-Squeeze. And then Legendary gets met there with a shot from the combat shoddy, and this is looking great, but Knifer, as a matter of fact, gets the better. That is going to leave it with 2 duos remaining. So X-Squeeze now in a 1v2, sends these players down, and then you're going to have Naran. Amnito, we're going to have a one-on-one, a good old-fashioned 1v1 to end this game. Life lead will be for X-Squeeze, but the high ground for Naranjito. Still in this one. Naranjito's going to go for it, but he's going to drag him in. Oh, and he went for the shot up above. That was ambitious there. Could have really paid for that one. You saw that when he hit that rift to go, you're able to shoot your shotty for just a split second if you do the right thing. We saw that pop up on the Fortnite competitive Reddit, but Naranjito jumps into the box and takes out X-Squeeze. He was feeling the brunt of the damage from that rift to go sky, and I tell you, that is a little skill thing that
Amigo, qué bronca.
That players are taking advantage of.
Te puedo creer.
You take someone with you in a rift to go.
No me puede matar rápido. Encima me trolea. Yo pensé que estaba ya recubierto el pibe.
You end up reloading your shotgun right as you're getting into the rift, and you can take one. They can do it right back. But that player also, your window is very narrow to hit that shot. The rift to go in that final situation is Satan, Sack kind of materializing in this because before, that shot at the time that even existed or was discovered, they were still using it, right? You could go down, rift somebody, and force them to take zone damage, or force them to, reposition where you're going to be able to dive down first because you know what's happening. But here, Issa taking out takeoffs, getting a little bit of a third-party action coming in from the side. He's going to take out Karma as well and just rotate right back to his box. And finds a rift to go for himself as well. Camo, Issa by himself though. Yeah, the camo's down already. Issa, but we know he can do it because he's qualified in solos. One of the few controller players who's done it. And, yesterday he had a great performance as well in one of the tournaments that just happened in a huge different format. Amazing player. Probably, in my opinion, one of the best controller players in the world. Yeah, I would actually agree with that statement. I mean, when you think about, the top controller players, very few stand out, above the pack. And he's always up there. Yes. He's always up there. It's in looking at his gameplay, you sometimes can't even tell how fast he's moving. I mean, I'm just kidding. Relative to other controller players, no, he's smooth. He is so it's actually a wonder to watch. I love watching it because I'm just wow, things you can do with your thumbs. With your thumbs. It's insane. It's absolutely mind-boggling. I can't comprehend it. Golden Boy, I can because I know you can. Both are the best. I'm only switching to a keyboard and mouse just so that, I can feel cool and everyone doesn't make fun of me in the green room anymore. That's it. Mostly Dr. Lupo. I would never make fun of you, Golden. Thanks, bud. bully Dr. Lupo.
How dare he? Nobody watching right now. He's like, what? I've never made fun of him. Oh, we got Vato and Skite in this game as well as Doma.
And Kinstar and Hunter as well.
Kinstar, okay.
That's French-speaking community
Mano.
coming out, possibly come to a head here. I'd love to see a 2v2 end up with seriously.
Also, want to give a huge shout out to the Solary team for covering the Solary players. All the commentaries. Huh?
They do the same thing with stream as well.
Yeah, oh, Lestream, yes, of course. Because the Lestream, they're like one of the first ones. So, just want to give those guys a shout out for doing that. If you want to catch some French commentary and also watch the perspective of these guys, which you honestly should because they're so unbelievably talented. You can go and check them out. I believe they're live right now, yes, covering all the games.
And, you know, it's an interesting story. Hunter and Kinstar, I mean, we talk about storybook endings in the duos competition last week. A Scout picks up one. Oh, guys, Vato.
No tengo material, no tengo material, no tengo material, loco, no tengo material, loco.
Barely didn't make it. Destin takes out Issa, so he's out of this game for now. So we'll see. Hey, if this goes into one of those 2v2 situations, it's like, hey, who's the best in the French community?
And I've always had a blast going to France and covering various events out there. The French esports community is so fun, and they're so passionate and engaged. It's honestly the best. So shout out to you guys out there. But back to the action we go, though, as we're now going to be inside of the top 10, top 8 duos remaining here. 15 players left in this one. You got Oblivion with 1 elimination and Nymok with 2 eliminations, but Oblivion gets tagged up down to 14 HP, but manages to get the follow-up there onto Skype from Lestream. That is unfortunate. Another one going to be outside of the storm as well. Then Oblivion sees that around him and instead recognizes that he needs to get back to a safe spot here, and then you have Diner on your screen now. 2 eliminations. We're going to be in the top 5, Bala.
Yeah, and just briefly there, we did see in the elimination feed as Diner picks up one more, but Hunter actually took out Vato right at the same time as Skype went down, so that engagement did end up happening. But now Diner picking up Doma on the back foot, who's trying to make his way up that hill, and we actually saw this exact kind of zone right next to this mountain in Paradise earlier. We talk about those mountain runs that players have to make. You have to be careful. Every time you're going up or down or whatever, there could be players coming in from unsuspecting locations.
The benefit, though, is that the safe zone is going to be on that neutral plane, so you don't need to deal with that mountain. Gets tagged on the low ground, down to 22 shields there. Needs to reset for a moment to be able to pop those minis and recognize the player right in front of him. So he shoots him down, but he wasn't able to tear through the metal quickly enough. But he does get the 36 blue for the tag there. It's still holding down in this mid-ground. Players just huffing and puffing up above him. He's going to drop down right onto Oblivion and is going to follow up with the elimination. Another one's going to go in there for the fight. And Oblivion, or I should say Diner, will not be able to stay alive. But Nymok with the shadow bomb gets in front of them. Is he going to be in a position where he can actually benefit from this one? No, he goes further down, and now this is when this hill is going to play a role here. Nymok, though, does have the build, does have the shadow bomb, but it ain't going to matter because Zestin and Scout get the victory royale.
Beautiful play there. As soon as they realize the situation, I'm up on high ground. Shadow bomb as much as I want. That's going to be the end of that. Check back in the Zeke in the studio.
Guys, these games are unbelievable. To start the day like this, I mean, Sundown, you know we love Fortnite. You know what else I love? My boy, Rexy. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us, of course. We are here at Fortnite World Cup Online Open, week number 8. I'm Zeke. That's Sundown. We just got through some of the coverage here to start the day off, and now I believe you have some incredible clips lined up for us to take a look at.
Yeah, we're going to pop into some of the gameplay that did just happen. First, we're going to take a look here at Paytech using the smoke bomb to get up and around behind Siba and then take advantage of him with that combat shot. Now here, you can see, still trying to use the combat from the high ground, but instead swaps over to the AR. But I mean, Paytech is such a good player. We've seen him in all of the skirmishes, was at Secret Skirmish as well, had a great performance there. And then the Latvian Dementos putting another astounding pressure around, and you can see how they work together as they work top down. And again, Not exactly necessarily the same as Stalky and Shinken, but they're close enough to be able to pincer, and that's what they look to do as they work top down. And a brilliant job to also close this one out and get the victory route there. Just well done from Paytech and Dementos. Now we're going to hop on board here with X-Squeeze from MCES, and he does a great job putting pressure from inside the box. And one thing you'll note is how they're constantly checking angles towards the backside of the storm. When you're on the mid tarp, you want to look back and down. Sometimes over is, or like up and over can be good, but back and down is where you're going to find the most opportunities, where you'll find the players who are being hit by that storm, being forced to walk back in. You can see him picking up a number of formations right there. Let's check the standings and see if we're kind of falling out towards...
¡Boludo! ¡Juego!